Hey, how you doing? I want to talk about gangstalking. I've been in this gangstalking program for over 20 years, constantly harassed by these invisible entities that constantly stalk me and, follow me everywhere I go. In my bed, they're in my, follow me on the toilet, they follow me on the shower, and basically everything that you do, they try to control, they try to manipulate, they try to make you feel ill. They try to always torture you in pain and things like that, hit you with frequencies, burn you, stab you, poke you, punch you. These invisible entities basically, they're like demons. They're like fucking demons that follow people everywhere they go and things like that. And more than likely in your neighbourhood, there's a whole community of people that just stalk individuals in their communities, and you're being watched, you're being under surveillance constantly. They're watching your mother, they're watching your father, your kids. Everybody you know is under surveillance. I'm telling you, there's invisible people, ghosts that stalk people in this world. They have the technology. They have the technology where they're able to turn invisible like ghosts, and they basically can manipulate and control the individual through pain, torture, v2k, things like that they subject people to. And they're ruthless, cruel, fucking evil, sinister people with cruel intentions. And this program isn't a positive program. It's not meant to build you up. It's not meant to help you. It's meant to break you down. It's meant to control you. It's meant to torture you. It's meant to hurt you. It's meant to maim you. It's meant to disassociate you from people. It's meant to isolate you from everybody. This is what the program is designed to do. It's designed to ruin your family. It's designed to ruin your relationships. The gang stalkers, right, they basically, in the monsterhood program, they say they don't want to know you. They don't want to know you. In the gang stalking program, everyone doesn't want to know each other for that fact, because of the rock spider hood, the actor hood, the monster hood. And people don't want to know each other anymore due to all the gang stalking methodology that they have. The way they talk to each other and things like that is narcissistic. They all want to kill each other. They all want to kill you. They want to torture people. You don't understand. They want to sex traffic people. They want to snuff people out. They want to fucking torture people. They want to hurt people. They want to rape you. You can't imagine how sick and cruel these people are. They don't even let me shit on the toilet sometimes. Do you understand? They block my bowels. They hit me in the genitals. They hit my testicles and things a lot. A lot of the times I have to always, grab my testicles all the time, because they're always hitting me in the testicles and things like that. And they're just very cruel, sick people with just demonic fucking characters, they're just agents just fucking going around torturing people and things. And I've been going it for 20 years. For 20 years, just going through this sick, evil, sinister program where I'm being followed by invisible entities everywhere I go. And they're in your house. They follow you everywhere. They live like cockroaches in your house. They live in your walls. They live in your roof, your ceiling, under your bed. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, these people. And they parasitically attach themselves to you. They parasitically attach themselves to you like a leech. And they constantly torture and harass the individual. And, you get all the v2k, you get all the MK Ultra and things like that. And they're constantly putting you under it 24 hours a day and things. It's a cruel, sick, evil program that, these people have no conscience as to what they do and how they go about going into people's houses and just controlling individuals in their homes and things like that. It's just they trespass on people's homes. you know, and they come and they fucking turn your house upside down, basically. And it's just like everyone's under control, everyone's mind control. My family is basically, you know, mind controlled by these gang stalkers too. You know, the neighbours across the road and everything have something to do with it. And basically they brainwash my family as well. And they play a part in torturing me and things like that as well. You know, they want to chop my head off. They want to have me for lunch, you know, dinner and things like that. They won't let me stand up. They won't let you turn over. They won't let you turn over. You know, basically, like, they don't want to know you. They don't like you and things like that. They'll say things like that to individuals, like, in the program, basically, to discredit you, to, like, make you look bad in every way, to make you look shameful and like you did something wrong. They've got very good methods of torturing people and putting the blame on the individual. They've got very good tactics on how they torture and murder people and rape people for decades, and they somehow blame the individual for going through the process of being gang stalked and things like that. It's a real sick, demented way, like a Stockholm syndrome type scenario where you're being tortured by the gang stalkers, by the monsters, and you develop a relationship with those people, you know, and later on, you know, you get so used to your torture and things like that that you basically submit to these people and you become controlled, like, you know, and you just get tortured every day and things like that. And I don't know, it's like people learn to accept it. People learn to accept the torture by these fucking sick people. And, you know, they try to blame the individual, basically, for being gang stalked. They try to blame you as the individual for being gang stalked and things like that. When they clearly know it's a worldwide program that's basically fucking taken over everybody. They raped the whole fucking world and they took over it. And, you know, everyone's under mind control. Everyone's an agent now, except you and me, you know, whoever I'm talking to on YouTube and stuff, you know, that really knows that this is the truth. That, you know, there are monsters and there are invisible army of these people that go around torturing individuals, and they use v2k, everything. Like, if you're not reading subliminals, like on the television, if you're not reading subliminals, indirect conversations that people have with you and things like that, you're dumb, you're blind, you're just a sheep to the world. If you can't feel the frequencies, the energies that these people are fucking directing towards you, something's wrong with you, you know, because it's a negative, aggressive, psychotic world we're living in. You understand? And people are preying upon each other. People are preying upon each other like predators, and they're leeching on people, and they're leeching and manipulating, and they're narcissistic, they're psychotic. And you get followed around by these people 24/7. You know what I mean? And it's the government's in on it, your family's in on it, everyone you know is in on it. And, you know, you're on your own, and you have to fight this, and you have to fight it. You have to just stand up for yourself. Try to speak like these people do. Give them back the same energy. Defend yourself. You've got to know how to stand your ground. You've got to know how to stand your ground. Defend yourself. Defend your family. Defend your honour. You know, have some dignity and things like that. Even though you're being tortured and things like that by people, you still have to have a positive, and you've got to still do things with your life. You still got to try. Me, I get followed around by invisible people everywhere I go, and everywhere I go, people just get manipulated. They're all telling me, why are you ungrateful? You know, you've got children and things like that. You know, why don't you talk to the uncle and things like that? You know, like, they're all trying for me to set me up with fucking getting done over and shit like that. They want me to go across the road, so my parents fucking disown me. The police get called. You know, like, certain people in the community will attack me, like, if I do all those things. Like, you know, it's all set up. There's, like, basically Like they get you put into a mental hospital, they get you incarcerated, or you go to jail, or you end up dead, or suicide, or things like that. They try for you to do in your life. I had a job once. I used to work as a forklift driver in a warehouse, and they used to choke me on the forklift. They used to torture me on the forklift, make me vomit, give me headaches, back pain, like burn me, things like that, make me go to the toilet like 2-3 times a day, things like that, make me real sick, make me feel really sick on the forklift, like dizzy, faint. They hit you with frequency, you'd vomit, you feel like they choke you on the forklift and things like, I'm talking ghosts, man. I'm talking about ghosts torturing me on a forklift and things like that. I used to have a job. I used to be a worker and things like that. I can't even get a job because of these scumbags. They torture me so much that the government pays me a paycheck just so I can live, so I can survive. You know what I mean? All this torture that I'm getting from people. You know what I mean? And here I am explaining to you that I get followed by invisible people. I know it's crazy. I know it sounds insane, but believe me, these people can turn into ghosts. They can go right through you. They can go right through you. And they'll have you for lunch. They'll chop your head off. They won't let you turn over. They won't let you stand up. All kinds of things like that, man. And you're under attack, subjected 24/7 to this type of bullshit every single day, man. And you haven't done anything wrong. It's just this fucking sick program that's fucking put upon the world, put upon people. And we're all forced to defend ourselves as individuals, you know, and there's no one to support you. There's no one to fucking help you out in this fucking program, you know. They'll medicate you, they'll lock you up. That's about it. That's what they can do for you. You know what I mean? They can't help you in any other way. They can't help you in any other way than have you arrested, have you thrown in jail, have you put in a mental hospital, things like that. That's the program. You talk about monsterhood to fucking people. You tell people that you're being followed by invisible people and they're in a monsterhood, right? They immediately say that, you know, what the fuck is monsterhood? What is... And they pretend like they don't know. They pretend like they don't know. And they subliminally tell me. And then at the same time, they're subliminally telling me that people are zombies and shit like that. And, you know, that, you know, they're just actors and things like that. There's nobody left. And, like, people will be subliminally telling me that there's nobody left. Everyone's taken over, things like that. And fucking that basically, you know, the few target individuals that are left, basically, we're alive. The reason why you're being gang stalked is because you're still alive as well. And that's a partial reason why this gang stalking program, everyone's a mind-controlled zombie. You got to understand that. You know what I mean? How can your own father, how can your own mother, your brother, your sister turn against you? It's impossible. Like your family, you will defend you, right? If you see your son or your daughter being tortured, right, immediately you would stand up for that. Immediately you would turn to your child and try to help your child, wouldn't you? That's a normal fucking reaction. But in this gang stalking program, your parents don't help you. Parents don't support you. They let you get raped and tortured by invisible entities. You got to understand how mind-controlled people are. They're all actors, they're all agents, they're all being taken over by the program. You know, and I just want to tell my story. I've been doing this for fucking 20 years. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it, man. I'm sick of this fucking torture. I just want them to leave me alone. You know, I want my friends back. I want my family back the way they were. Or at least me being able to stop being gang stalked by people. Stop being fucking tortured every day by leeches, by fucking parasites, man, that don't leave me alone. It's a real sick fucking cruel fucking program. You know what I mean? They're watching us 24/7, and they're cruel and they're sick and they're evil. You know, and that's what I want to talk about there. They're not here to help us, man. They're not here to help us in any way. They want to set you up. They want to set you up and get you fucking done over. And, like, it's up to you, man. You got to see the fucking, the schemes, the plots and shit that people put on you, you know? Believe me, everywhere that you go, people are plotting and scheming constantly. on their mind and shit like that. You know, how they look at each other, how they look at individuals, how they look at each other. They prey upon people. It's real demonic, man. You know, like, you just have to go out in the world and you have to, it's not just coughing and sniffling and people just coughing or clearing their throat. It's ridiculous. Like, you should be able to subliminally hear what people are saying. Like, they want to chop your head off, have you for dinner. You understand? You should be able to hear what those people are saying to you. You understand? And they're somehow blocked off your pathways to your brain from hearing all those subliminals. I hear it every day, the v2k, constantly, man, in my fucking ear. And I try to block it out, and I try to, like, fucking just try to rationalise myself and try to, like, fight, argue. All I do is argue every day with these cunts. And I'm constantly being followed by just invisible fucking gang stalkers. Anyway, that's what I want to talk about. I'm still here. I'm still fighting it, you know. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Things like that. It's just that I keep talking about the same things. Every day I get the same torture happens to me. And with that being said, just take care of yourself and watch out who you speak to. Watch who your friends are. Watch everybody, man. Because they're mind controlled, I tell you, by monsterhood program. They're all monsters taken over by the program. You understand? With that being said, take care.